Hi, welcome to clickmyproject.com. Let us see the demo of our project. This is our project title, Evaluating Wiki Collaborative Features in Ontology Authoring. This is the abstract of our paper. Nowadays, there is a construction of quality domain ontologies benefits involvement in the modeling process. The modeling process involves the actors. The actors may have different roles and different skills. To be effective, the collaboration between these actors mainly needs to for the direct involvement of the actors in the process. This collaboration between these actors has to be encouraged and enabling them actively and readily participate in the development of ontology. One of the best examples for the wiki collaborative features is wikis. In the wikis, it has so many collaborative features. Some of the access modes and watch lists and comments and discussions and the revision history, etc. In our paper, we are going to prove the theoretical and empirical level of the effectiveness of the wiki collaborative features in the ontology authoring. And then the team were composed of domain experts and knowledge engineers who are all involved in the collaborative ontology modeling. The domain experts should readily and actively participate in the modeling the domain ontology. Here we have to propose the system with wiki collaborative features and without wiki collaborative features. With wiki collaborative features, we have to use the Wiki tool. Without collaborative features, we are going to use the secure access, text messaging process and the group calendar process. In the process, we are going to evaluate the involvement of the domain experts and knowledge engineers and their impact on the entire process of the collaborative ontology modeling and the entity lifecycle. This is the DFT of our project. At first, entity system, we have to form a team or we have to selection of team. In the selection of team process, we have to select the domain experts and knowledge engineers for the particular team. The second step, we have to identify the knowledge engineers and the domain experts for the particular team. Third one is the selection of collaborative tool. The selection of collaborative tool, it may be with wiki collaborative features and without wiki collaborative features. With wiki collaborative features, we are going to use the Wiki tool to evaluate the involvement of the domain experts. In the Wiki tool, we have to modify the domain ontology. So after the modification, we have to evaluate how much the domain experts are involved in the process. In the without wiki collaborative features, in first it's a secure access. Here secure access is provided by the pattern lock method. After the secure access, here also the domain experts and knowledge engineers are going to modify the domain ontology. And during this process, after the modification, the text messages replied to the domain experts and knowledge engineers who are all modify the domain ontology. Then is a group calendar. In the group calendar process, it consists of the all data who modified the domain ontology at which date and which time, etc. After this modification process, evaluate the involvement of the domain experts in the without non-wiki collaborative features. After this, we are going to evaluate the involvement of the Wiki functionalities, how much it supports for the involvement of the domain experts and knowledge engineers in this process. Finally, evaluate the process of the collaborative ontology modeling, in which how much the collaborative ontology modeling supports the domain experts and knowledge engineers in this process. Let us see the demo of our process. This is our system evaluating wiki collaborative features in ontology authoring. Enter into the system. This is for the team formation. First we have to select the team. The team ID and team names are automatically generated. Then the domain experts and the knowledge engineers who are all to take part in the team have to identify. First, it consists of two domain experts and one knowledge engineer. First, we have to select the domain expert ID. Then we have to select the second domain expert ID. Third, we have to select the knowledge engineer ID. Then format field. Then next, In this, we have to enter the domain expert ID or knowledge engineer's ID who will take part in this game. The domain experts and the knowledge engineers should register first. So first of all, enter the domain experts ID. Then OK. In this page, the domain experts should get registered with their password. This is a unique password to enter into the system. First of all, select the team ID, then select the domain expert ID, then select the pattern. The password is given in the form of the pattern. This pattern is helpful for the secure access. Window. Afterwards, this is the page for the secure authentication. After registration, before enter into the system, he or she should enter their password here to enter into the system. Here, first select the team ID, then enter the domain expert or knowledge engineer ID who are made the modifications in the domain ontology, then enter the password, then access. Then select the tool. One tool is with Wiki collaborative features, another one is non-Wiki collaborative features. First one with Wiki collaborative features. In this page, these are all the Wiki collaborative features. First of all, select the collaboration. This is the Wiki collaborative features with market tool. In this page, we have to first get login. Then login. Then we have to import the OWL domain ontology. Input. Browse the OWL domain ontology. This I selected the transport, which is one of the OWL domain ontology file. Then upload the file. Then modify the domain ontology using these options present here. First of all, add the new or edit the concept. Here I am going to add the new concept. That is, then add. Save page. The new model is get added into this domain ontology. Then we have to put the functionalities. Then download this domain ontology file. Afterwards, enter into the system. In this, calculate the OWL domain ontology file before modification. This is a file which is get uploaded first. Afterwards, select the OWL domain ontology file which is get modified in the Wiki tool. We see the difference in the length of the file. So some modifications take place in the OWL domain ontology. No, next. This is for text messaging process. In this, we have to generate the date and time of the modification of the OWL domain ontology and the text messages created here. In the text message contains the domain expert or knowledge engineer ID who modified the document and the document name which is get modified by the domain experts or knowledge engineers and the time of the modification and the date of the modification. then send the information. This is the group calendar process. In this we have to see the team wise calendar or domain expert or knowledge engineer wise calendar or date wise calendar. First of all, we are going to see the team wise calendar. Team wise calendar, first we select the team. The team wise informations are generated. In this team ID, domain expert or knowledge engineer who change the document, in the name of the document and the file which gets changed, and the date and time of the modifications. Then domain expert and knowledge engineers wise, select the domain expert or knowledge engineer ID. According to the selection, it displays the detail. Then date wise information, select the date. There is no modification in this date, so there is no information presented here. So in this date there are so many modifications, so it is in the group calendar the modification information. Then this is the evaluation page, how much the document get modified by the domain experts and the knowledge engineers, and how much the team involvement in this. First of all, evaluation of the Wiki collaborative features, that is using the multi-tool. First we are going to see the involvement of domain experts or knowledge engineers in the OWL domain ontology. This is the evaluation of the domain experts and knowledge engineers involvement in the OWL domain ontology. Next one is the team involvement. Team involvement in the modification of the OWL domain ontology. This is the graph which shows the team involvement of the OWL domain ontology modification. Now we are going to see the tool with non-wiki collaborative features. So select the tool. In this, first of all, we have to upload the file which is a OWL domain ontology file. Here also have to select the same transport OWL domain ontology file. Then extract the contents in the file. These are all the contents present in the file. Then next, in this page we have to done the modifications or editing process in the OWL domain ontology. Select the file. Here the editing operations are concept editing and the individual editing. So now we are going to edit this OWL domain ontology. In this, first of all, enter the concept we are want to add into the OWL domain ontology, which is a transport. To enter. Next, add the concept. Here it generated the structure. Next, add the individuals for the land transfer. Then here is a structure for the individual. Then editor file, it shows the edited file. Then extract the contents in the edited file, which is now added. Then calculated the length. This is the same text messaging process. This displays the date. This generates the time of modification. Both are date and time of modification. The text message is created here. This is the domain expert or knowledge US ID who made modifications in the document, and the name of the document and the time and the date of the document. Then send the message. Then this is a group calendar process. Then this is also team wise, domain expert or knowledge engineer wise or date wise. First one is a team selection. So in this team one selection, the recent modification, if you want to see the recent modification, You have to select the date and enter the date. This is a recent modification done this time. Or domain experts or knowledge investment, select the domain experts. It also shows the recent modifications. This is the recent modification. This is the evaluation page. In this evaluation page, first of all we see the with Wiki collaborative features. Now we are going to see the non-Wiki collaborative features. In this, how much the domain experts or knowledge engineers involved in this process, that is in the OWL domain ontology. This is the evaluation of the involvement of the domain experts or knowledge engineers in the non-Wiki collaborative features. Then how much the team gets involved in the OWL domain ontology modification in non-Wiki collaborative features. This is the team involvement of the non-Wiki collaborative features. These are all the different evaluations. This shows the evaluation of the with collaborative features and without collaborative features. This is the first of all, this is the with collaborative features, and then this is the involvement of the domain experts and knowledge engineers in non-Wiki collaborative features, and the involvement of the domain experts and knowledge engineers in with Wiki collaborative features. Then the team involvement. This is the team involvement with Wiki collaborative features, and this is the team involvement in non-Wiki collaborative features. Thank you.